Hello. Welcome back to another Marvel Snap video. In this video, we're going to be looking at the new balance patch, and in the end, we'll quickly talk about the spotlight caches in case you missed that information yesterday. I wanted to put a video out, but I just was too busy to get one out in time yesterday, so I thought I'd add it to the end of this balance patch. So, the balance, before we get into the balance patch, you've got to remember that these balance patches are planned out a couple of weeks ahead of time, right? So there is unfortunately no nerfs to bounce because they just like you got to think that they did the beast nerf and then be, yeah, bounce wasn't as strong as it was when he done it. So these nerfs are aiming at the high evo, which is good, but it also has left bounce with no nerfs, which could be terrifying for the meta. Hopefully, the next over the air patch attacks bounce because I think it's just number game with bounce instead of like different changes. So hopefully next week or the week after, whenever the next over the air patch is, we get some changes to bounce. But let's get into this week's changes. So first up, as you can see on the screen here, is a change to high evo wasp. This is normal high evo wasp. So the old one affected 2 cards with -1 power. The new one only affects 1 card. So it's a -1 power nerf. Needed, really annoying. You always put it in, and it was pretty much a 0-3, right? In most cases, which is super annoying. Next up, we have the change to Hulk. He's still a 6/12. Instead of He's no longer an ongoing. So it used to be ongoing +2 power for each turn you ended with unspent energy. Now it's when you end a turn with unspent energy +2 power. So it's not ongoing. He just gets a 2 power. If he's in hand or in play. So if he's in your deck, he's not getting +2. So it should be a little bit smaller than normal because he was a little bit too strong. But you should, if you also got him in your hand, now you can get him huge. You can still get him big. It's just, if he's in deck, it should be smaller on average now. So he's not dead, he's just a little weaker, which is pretty good. A buff that I'm kind of excited about, which is a change for the Gambit. He was a free one. He is now a free. There is a change to the text that isn't here. So discard a card from your hand, destroy an enemy card as always. It's free. There is some finer tuning which I've missed off my thing here, just noticed. You must now discard a card to destroy an enemy. So before, where you could just throw, you could do the Wong, Mystique, Gambit stuff and just clear a whole board, and you had no cards. It didn't make sense. So now they've changed it, so you have to have a card. So that Mimish combo is a little bit dead unless you've got a Pork or Swarm in your hand. But Gambit should feel better to play on curve as a free than a free one. So it's a pretty decent buff. And next up, Mystique. This is kind of a change to text, I believe, right? Gameplay change. Now triggers on reveal if the copied card had one. No text change. Okay, so this copies, let's say, Electro. It'd be Electro. So if you, for some reason, you'd copied Electro, it would also copy the ongoing, which is the +1 energy, and then you'd get the effect as well. Obviously, you would never copy that card. I'm not sure what card you would copy. What other cards is there? I can't think off the top of my head. I should have thought about it before I pressed record. But anyways, it's a little change. It doesn't really change much, I don't think. I can't think of a card that would change it much on. And then lastly is a buff to Nakia. She's now a free from a 3/2. Old ability used to be on reveal, give the two leftmost cards in your hand a +2 power. Now it's on reveal, give all cards in your hand +1 power. So it's probably still not good enough to put in a meta, but maybe you consider it if you've got a hand of cards that you want to buff up or something, but I don't know. I feel like if they made her a 2, if they put her as a 2/2, maybe she should have been too strong then. But maybe overall it's kind of a buff to bots. Let's be honest. All right, bots play this card. It's only card people are see playing it, so the buff to bots. As sad as that is. Anyways, let's get on to the Spotlight Cache. So yesterday the Spotlight Cache was announced that the update was coming today, and they give us this week's card. So this week is Jean Grey, Null, and Living Tribunal. Which Jean Grey is looking good right now, so exciting. Next week you have Echo, Iron Lad, and Kang. Week after that, Legion, High Evo, Darkhawk, and the week after that, Mirage, Thanos, Master Mold. So they've put a lot of big bads in here, and then they've put bad cards with them, right? This one, Jean Grey, probably the best card this month, with Null, which is a good card, average card, probably. It's not bad, it's not good, it's good in its decks. Living Tribunal, I think, is just terrible. I just hate it. So, yeah, trash. Next week, Echo, probably pretty bad. Iron Lad, I think, is great. Kang, pretty bad. So next week's probably a weak week, unless Echo's good. But we'll see. Week 3, this week here, is the best week, I'd say. Legion's probably going to be hot doo-doo. But High Evo and Darkhawk should still be good cards. Great. And then this week, Mirage might be a Dino card. Maybe a Mirror for bounce. And then Thanos is good. Master Mold is meh. So, ideally, you want to use this to aim for what week you want to open your caches. Ideally, if you want 2 of these cards in one of the weeks, that's the week you should open your caches. So, use this, plan out, get the cards that you want, and thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.